Hello book nerds, welcome to Bookshelf Bunny. I'm Kim, and today I am doing the first day of Vlogmas. I thought I would start Vlogmas by showing you a day in the life, just one video to give you an idea as to what an average work week looks like for me, because it repeats and there's no point in showing you more than once. I crawl out of bed at about 6:30 and I feed my monsters their morning salad. They gobble that up, and while they're eating, I get myself some coffee ready because I am an addict and I cannot live my life without it. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. And this I'm super excited for. I picked up a David's Tea advent calendar. I absolutely adore these. I am totally not sponsored, by the way. I just love my David's Tea. I was super sad when they left my city, all their physical stores, but I've been finding more and more packages, more and more of their products on the shelves of like grocery stores and pharmacy stores and that type of thing. I actually found this at a local pharmacy and I saw it and I was excited and I grabbed it. It's so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the image in the middle there too. It's 3D and beautiful. There's so much to look at. I love the colors. So we choose today's tea number 1, and the verdict is Merry Mistletoe. So we'll prepare this in my super fancy David's Tea mug designed specifically for loose leaf teas. Best thing ever. And throw that into my bag for work. That thing keeps my water hot for hours. It's such a good little thermos. I love everything about it. And then I pack my lunch. It doesn't look like I take a lot of food, but trust me, it's enough to keep me full and get me through the day. I eat my big meals at supper. I don't typically eat breakfast. And then I snack throughout the day, really, and then I eat a big supper. Oh, and this, I'm addicted to this. Cherry Coke, guys. It's amazing. I cannot emphasize this enough. And I drink like 3 big water bottles a day. And now I'm doing tea also. And my coffee in my super awesome 'tis the season to be naughty mug, which I cram into this little backpack here, along with my current read. I borrowed this from a friend. I bring it with me and I read it on my breaks. I usually have 1 or 2 books on the go at a time, and that's what I'm bringing to work right now. Then it's time to feed the bunnies their hay, which is a staple of their diet. It's like their main food. But it's a disaster and kind of the bane of my existence. But I love my bunnies and I'll take the mess. I wouldn't have it any other way. They're super picky. They fish through the hay to find the pieces that they want, and then they scatter the rest all over. Cleaning is an ordeal. But then you look at that cute little bunny face. My Soka here. Ahsoka, we call her, and I just gotta give her some pets before I get ready to leave. She likes the nose the most. That's her favorite spot. The sweet spot. Okay, then I throw myself together before and after. I'm pretty low-key. Oh yeah, and winter gear, because oh my god. So I rent from my dad, as most of you know. He lives upstairs and I carpool with him because he works close to my work. I get attacked by his dog every morning when I go upstairs. She's a sweetie. And then of course there's Mario, my pretty zebra finch. Mario had a brother, but then Mario's brother died. But shortly before Mario's brother died, he decided to peck out Mario's eye. So my poor half-blind bird is lonely. But I don't want to get a second bird because I'm so scared that they'll pick on him, and he does not deserve that. Winter. So much snow. And it's so dark. It's like 7:30 in the morning. What's wrong with this world? Why do I live in Canada? We're apparently in the middle of a cold snap. Or I guess the beginning of a cold snap, so heated seats are a must. My poor daddy out there preparing the vehicle, got a brush off all that snow before we can get moving. The temperature, by the way, is in Celsius, not Fahrenheit. It's like -21. Then I arrive at work, and I can't really show you much because my work is confidential, private. I would probably get in big trouble. So I'll give you a couple quick snippets of my workplace. You're mostly getting views of the floor. And I'll show you my desk very briefly, making sure you don't see anything confidential or private. I have a lot of little trinkets on my desk because I'm a giant nerd, as well as some pictures of my hubby graduating university and our wedding photo. One of these days, I should really put some of my own bunnies on the desk. Look at all this. I'm such a nerd. My coworkers must think I'm crazy. So today they had treats at work, so that was nice. Some cookies and apple cider and hot chocolate. And I skipped the entire work day. You don't need to see that. Packed up, ready to go back home. And oh my god, look at this. It's already getting dark. Isn't that crazy? And it's snowing again because it's winter. So sad. And guys, it actually managed to get colder by the time I went home. -22 degrees Celsius. But that's okay, because as soon as I go home, I will snuggle with my bunnies, give my Jack some love. She's a good girl. She's my oldest bunny. She is probably closer to 11 years old now, which is getting up there. This is my little problem child, Loki. She's about 1. She's a tiny terror who likes to pick on the others. I have a barrier blocking half my living room so that they're separate most of the time because she likes to fight. Supper time! My husband does most of the cooking, and he made one of his favorites tonight. Some veggies that he's frying up there, some ribs and some rice. I opted for leftovers because I'm a weirdo and I don't like biting meat off of bones. It's my thing. So we do this every evening. We corral our monsters together for some forced, supervised visits. And we try to mostly let them work out their stuff themselves and don't interfere very much. But when they really get going, we do have a broom, and we'll just kind of put that between them so they can't seriously hurt each other, because they could really, really hurt each other if we didn't prevent it. I'm hoping that one day, my bunnies will all get along and I'll have a living room to myself again and they'll all have free reign. That'd be nice. And that's it for me, book nerds. I'm gonna read my current ebook, which is Shape of Memories, and get ready for bed. And then I do all of this again tomorrow. But first, before I go, I had an unusual visitor today, and this is how that went.